well, it looks like I won't be needing these anymore. Hey guys, it's Kevin here. Today I'll be sharing you my results on my ICL surgery experience. This is literally the most long-awaited video ever in Casual and I'm just so happy. It's literally a dream come true. For those of you who don't know, ICL stands for Implantable Contact Lenses, whereby I literally have contact lenses implanted into my eyes, into my corneas, therefore allowing me to see clearly without wearing glasses. That is literally crazy and eye-opening, pun intended. I waited like my whole life to do this surgery. I've been wearing glasses since I was 2 years old, so that's like 24 years of wearing glasses. If you guys can see just how thick my index is for short-sightedness, I literally cannot see previously without my glasses. So I'm gonna do two parts for this ICL experience. The first one will be my results on how clearly I see things. The second part will be my experiences such as pre and post operation, as well as the care and also how the whole operation was like. So make sure to stay subscribed for that and stay tuned. Alright, let's go straight into the results of my ICL surgery. So the first day after my surgery, I was so blown away because when I woke up, instantly I could see everything in my room so clearly. It was mind-blowing. It's like I opened up to 1080p or almost 2K vision, and the far corners of my room, which is my wardrobe and also maybe the far paintings or pictures on the wall, I could see everything. To me, that was like the greatest joy I've ever experienced in my life, and it just felt so surreal. Now I really know what it's like for people to have good eye vision naturally. You guys are really blessed. I would say the first few days after the surgery, my eyes felt a little bit strange, whereby I sort of see things in a fish eye manner. It was a bit disorientating and I kind of like had to blink my eyes a few times to make sure that this is the actual reality and I'm not living in some fake dream world. Aside from that, there was a bit of blurriness for the initial days. It took a while for my eyes to actually focus and get things in sharp clarity. Another thing I experienced right after the surgery was my eyes are just so sensitive to light now. The moment any sunlight or UV rays hit my eyes, it would be blinded so badly. Therefore, the eye clinic actually gave me this pair of sunglasses, which I thought was pretty interesting. It literally has even shades on the side so that sun rays don't come in from the corners of your eye. Yeah, I literally had to wear this for like the first few days, especially when I was like in the sun or getting exposed. Try not to go outside actually. So yeah, this is how I look like. It's pretty funny. The shape is a bit strange, almost like a matrix kind of thing. Moving on, another thing I noticed is my eyes now are actually a little bit dry in the morning. I think it's because the lenses in my eyes need to get lubricated or something. So every time I wake up, it's so chafed. Like really dry, like sandpaper, almost like my eyes are like gritting with the eyelids. Kind of makes me feel like, oh wow, every time I wake up it kind of hurts a bit because my eyes just feel so, chafed. So the doctor actually gave me a bit of eye drops, which is this one called Optiv. It kind of has a saline solution meant to kind of calm down and also lubricate the eyes so that you don't experience, more dryness. So this is what I have been using at least maximum 4 times a day to drop in my eyes. Another thing which I notice now, which is kind of really strange, is my eyes see a double ring on lights at night, especially in dark areas. If there is any kind of light coming out, like even light from your air conditioner or even like a street lamp when you're driving, or just like even a TV or lights, I see actually kind of like a halo around the light source. In a way, it's a bit strange because if there's many light sources, especially if you're outside with many street lamps, you see dozens of halo lights around the light. The eye doctor really told me that this would happen, especially when light passes through the lenses. It kind of refracts the light, and therefore causing more double vision of lights. One of the side effects that you have to live with. Another thing I find really strange, because I used to have short-sightedness whereby things that are near are super clear to me, things that are far away blur. Right now, it's actually the opposite. Things that are really near to me, I find it actually quite a struggle to read. Previously, I would have to read this near without glasses to see it. But right now, when I bring this sheet of paper near my eyes like this, it's extremely blurred. I cannot read it. I have to put it like this far away now to read the text. And for me, I'm not used to this because my whole life I've been reading stuff like this. That's how near I would bring it to my face. But it's not possible now. It's really, really blurred. So now I have to put it at like arm's length. It's even stranger for my phone because like when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I will kind of like hold it in my face as I scroll through a bit like this. But now I can't do that anymore. I have to hold it like this. Yeah, it's the opposite now. Arm's length for everything with text. I guess the question now you all are thinking is, will I be able to see without glasses forever with ICL? The thing is, for me, I realized that there is a bit of give and take when it comes to this, because things are not always as perfect as it seems. I recently went for my 3-week follow-up after my operation, which was in like 2nd week January 2022. After doing some eye scans and checking my eye power, I realized, to my not surprised shock, that I still have a bit of astigmatism left over. The doctors call it residual power or residual astigmatism, and that happens when there is still a bit of leftover power despite doing the ICL. Meaning, I still have a bit of astigmatism now. And I was a bit like, oh man, you know, not really that happy because I paid so much money for this. And the fact that I still have a bit of 10%, 20% blurriness, especially when it comes to faraway objects, makes me a bit like annoyed. So my left eye now, after doing ICL, still has about 75 for astigmatism, and my right eye has 25 for short-sightedness and 50 for astigmatism. You would think that I could go to 0 for both eyes, but apparently I think it's not really possible for most cases, especially because previously my eyes were having such a really high power. To make it go down to absolute 0 or perfect vision is a tall order. Reducing from a power of 1100 to 25 and my left eye is 0, I think that's like quite a good deal already. And we'll see if maybe like in the future the doctors might kind of give maybe eye drops or something to help to reduce or limit the residual power. But don't get me wrong, I can totally see really fine right now. Like everything around me as I go outdoors, as I'm traveling, as I'm, you know, reading text and also watching movies, and I feel so good that I don't have to wear glasses anymore, especially because mine is so heavy. It keeps dropping and we keep pushing back up. I'm gonna cherish this forever. I think one of the best buys I've ever made in my life. The last question, I think everyone wants to know, how much did I pay for the contact lenses? Well, it's actually quite exorbitant in Malaysia, probably because the lenses are imported from either Europe or America. And mine, for both eyes, because I had such high astigmatism, they call it toric lenses, which means toric for inclusive for astigmatism. The whole procedure and contact lenses cost 15,000 ringgit. So that's quite a lot of money. Again, I still think it's one of the best buys of my life because the price of changing my glasses and contact lenses are so expensive that doing the ICL is worth it. It will pay off even within 10 years. I know most of you will be like really crazy, like, you know, you could like buy a lot of things with that, but what's better than buying your eyesight? I don't know. Probably there are many other things like a house or maybe even a car, but for me, I definitely cannot live without my eyesight. So yeah, that's the end of my video, guys, on my whole ICL results. Make sure you stay tuned for the other video talking about the whole experience and how I got through the operation or taking care of my eyes after that. I really recommend ICL for those who are suffering from high myopia like me. I really recommend you to go for it. Literally life-changing. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!